Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today I am using Elmer's gel glue to make 5 different slimes. I know here you only see 4, but I used the 4th slime to make the 5th slime. So it kind of transformed and turned into the 5th slime. So the process of making 5 different slimes you will see, but these are the final results of the 4 slimes. I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I try to do new slimes every single day, so if you are addicted to slime like the rest of us, then this is the perfect channel for you. I also have a slime Instagram account, so you can go check me out there at Rainbow Playmaker. If you would like to see the rest of my Elmer's videos or see where I purchase all of my supplies, I will have that all down in the description for you to check out. Now let's get started with the first slime. I'm using 1 gel glue bottle per each of these slimes. So first I added the entire contents of the bottle into my bowl, and then I filled it up about 1/4 of the way with water, shook it, poured that in, and then I added a couple pumps of foam soap. So this is my basic slime recipe, and it produces a nice basic slime. It's not super stretchy, but it's stretchy enough if you just want to do a simple slime and a very easy recipe. The foam soap is an optional ingredient, but I do like to use it in all of my slimes. I'm activating this slime with my activator, which is 1/2 teaspoon of borax dissolved in 1 cup of water. Gel glue I like to treat like I would a clear glue. It activates a little strange because it feels like it's not coming together and it's super sticky, and then all of a sudden it turns hard. So you want to make sure you keep this sticky and play with it for a while, and you will see that it will all come together and not be sticky. So do not fully activate this because it kind of activates on its own after you start adding the activator. Now with the basic slime, I like to set it aside for a little bit, maybe a 1/2 hour or more, and it becomes less stringy and more stretchy than when you first make it. I'm going to put this away for a few minutes and let it rest, and right now you will see me reopening it. Okay, so this is after it has had about 20 minutes to sit and rest. And you'll notice that it's a little stretchier and maybe more clicky and just a softer texture. Next up is cloud slime. I am starting by making just a basic slime, and I'm going to do it the same way I made the one you just saw. So I'm adding the full bottle, and then I'm adding 1/4 of the bottle of water, a couple pumps of foam soap, and I am mixing that all up. With the cloud slime, I like to add lotion. So you can do this before activating or after. You may not need the lotion. The lotion, I feel, adds stretchiness to the cloud slime, but you can just kind of feel it out. So if you want to do it before you activate, you can just add a couple pumps, 1 to 3 pumps I would suggest. So I'm activating this as well with 1/2 teaspoon of borax dissolved in 1 cup of water. You can use any activator you like. So you can use contact lens solution and baking soda. You can use liquid starch, detergent, whatever you want, and this slime should turn out. I over-activated this one a little bit because when I add the expanding snow into it, it does get a little sticky and stretchy. So if you have hard slime that you were about to throw out, this is a good way to fix it. You could always make some cloud slime if you have access to expanding snow. Now all I'm doing is dipping the slime into the snow, and at this point, if you want to, you can add a couple pumps of lotion if you haven't already. And just keep mixing in the snow until you reach the consistency that you want for your slime. My cloud slimes sometimes like to stick to the surface I'm playing on. I have studio lights that are shining really hot, 2 of them right on here. So the table is not very cold because the lights are hot. But a little trick to make sure your slime does not stick to your surface, you can always make sure you're playing on a colder surface. And if you wanted to, you could even take some ice cubes and put them in like a Ziploc bag or something and just kind of let them rest on your counter. And then when you're ready to play with the slime, just throw them back in the freezer or whatever, and you should have a nice cool surface to play with your slime on. Another thing you can do is just activate your slime more, but I tend to like my slimes to be a little on the stickier side, so I didn't do that. Now I am going to show you how to make a Milky or Gummy slime. They're basically the same thing, except a Milky slime describes more of a white glue-based slime versus a Gummy slime would describe a non-white glue. So I added the full bottle, I added 1/4 of the bottle of water, then I added a couple pumps of foam soap and a couple pumps of lotion. I would recommend 1 to 3 pumps of lotion and 1 to 2 pumps of foam soap. Mix that up and then just start activating. Again, the activator I'm using here is 1/2 teaspoon of borax dissolved in 1 cup of water. You can use any activator that you like. And remember, when you're activating gel glue slime, you want to take it very slow because it can turn on you quick. It can get hard pretty quick, so just take it easy with the activator. Play with the slime. If it's still sticky after a minute or so, add more activator and continue until your slime reaches the consistency that you want. The slime does have to rest. I would recommend letting it rest for about 10 minutes or so, and the stringiness will go away. Some slimers I know like to keep kneading it. You can do that too, but I just like to set mine aside for a little bit and let it rest, and then you'll end up with this nice stretchy Milky Gummy texture. It's butter time! I am using this Daiso Soft clay to make butter slime using the Gummy or Milky slime that I just showed you how to make. Enjoy the mixing! And now I am going to make my most favorite slime. It's probably the most amazing slime I've ever made. It's the same basic ingredients to start off. 1 cup of gel glue. Filled that up with a little water, shook it up, poured that in, put a few pumps of foam soap, a few pumps of lotion, and then I'm activating exactly the same way. So this is kind of neat that you guys get to see that I'm doing 5 different slimes. I'm starting them all off pretty much the same basic way, and they all end up turning out different. And I think that's so cool that you can make so many different slimes, and you're basically just changing an ingredient here or adding an extra ingredient there. So now I'm activating, same activator, 1/2 teaspoon of borax dissolved in 1 cup of water. Fake snow. This is not the expanding snow. This is just the kind you pour out of the bag, and it's crunchy. And I'm adding the slime I just made to it, and I'm going to mix it all up to make the most amazing slime ever. I think this one needs to be called Arctic Snow or Arctic Ice or Cold Arctic. I don't know. It just Arctic. It just reminds me of being in the North Pole or the South Pole or wherever polar bears live. That's where this slime belongs. I feel like this icy textured slime with the gel Elmer's glue turned out way better than when I make it with a normal white glue or a normal clear glue. And I don't know why that is exactly. but it's just amazing. I couldn't put this down. I still can't put this down. I can just play with this all day long. It's so satisfying. Has that sweet crunch, and just in your fingers, it just feels amazing. You have to try these recipes out. I just know you're gonna love them. Let me know in the comment section which one of these slimes is your favorite. And don't forget to tag me at Rainbow Playmaker when you do try these recipes out. I would love to come comment on your channels and see what you did using my recipes. Thank you so much, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you haven't done that already. Turn on the bell so you get notified, and possibly maybe next time you could be one of the first people to my videos. And I'll see you next time.
If you're a polar bear and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a polar bear and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a polar bear and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're a polar bear and you know it, clap your hands. And subscribe to Rainbow Playmaker and like her videos and turn on that bell.